But before all that, Carol, you had an unexpected visitor last night.
Well, yesterday on the show, Gloria Honeyford was on.
Yes,
if you watched it.
Yeah.
And she was talking about this show she was doing, Angels. So apparently she was explaining that, you know, if you've got an angel, their presence is made known by a single white feather appearing in wherever, you know, in places where she said, you know, you just don't get, there's no birds, no feathers, no nothing. And anyway, I'm very cynical about these things, you know I am. Anyway, so when I got home, I walked into the bathroom, right, my bathroom, which has got no windows, the door is always closed, there's no feathers anywhere in the world, in the flat, in the world, I'm sure there is in the world. And I'm telling you, there was this white feather, a single white feather on the floor just by the bin. So how did it get in there? And do you know what? I still don't believe it, but it is weird, isn't it? That she was talking about that, and but
did you not just ask Mark if he'd thrown away something with feathers on and missed the bin?
No. What would he be using that would have anything to do with feathers, apart from the obvious thing? But they're made of rubber. What?
Have you got a duck?
Sorry, what are you talking about? Nothing. Leave it.
No, I haven't got a duck.
No. Have you got on your balcony? I know what happened. A little birdie came on your balcony and hopped in and went.
No, definitely not. No, because the bathroom's downstairs and the balcony's upstairs.
You've got to believe. See, I believe. I reckon that it was for you to know that somebody was thinking, you know what, saying to you, I'm happy that you're happy. I feel as my friend Rusty Lee always says to me, pray to your angels, but always say thank you, she'll never get anything again. And I always go, please angels, let this happen, please angels. And I've seen feathers.
Yeah, but listen, I understand why people believe in these angels. They're like guardian angels, they look after them, you know, in times of trouble, or, you know, and I've had 2 near-death experiences, and I have actually thought, maybe there is somebody up there looking after me, but if, you know, people keep saying, oh, it's a visit, it's your mum, and I think, if it's my mum, what's my mum doing in my bathroom, right? I'm not in danger in my bathroom. I was in my bathroom, there is water present, but I wasn't carrying an electric fire.
Are you sure that Mark...
I wasn't in danger.
Are you sure that Mark doesn't have something like a feathered tickling stick or something?
Yeah. You know, he might have.
Well, there you are.
Anyway, I don't know, but it was strange.
You're thinking tickling stick, I was thinking duster. I need to get out more.
So was I.
Now, someone who might think he has a guardian angel watching over him is 19-year-old backpacker Jamie Neal, who's been found alive and well after going missing in Australia's Blue Mountains for nearly 2 weeks. Now, the misadventurer returned to scenes of joy and disbelief at how he managed to survive 12 days in the wilderness eating seeds and weeds. Now, Jamie from Muswell Hill in London had only meant to go out on a 4-hour walk, but he ended up getting hopelessly lost. And it kind of makes me laugh because you don't expect men to do this sort of thing. It's the sort of thing that women do.
Speak for yourself.
It's a very sexist thing to say.
Oh, there's more where that came from. Are any of you, are you good? Got good built-in sat-nav?
I'm rubbish. I can't tell you. Thank God for the sat-nav is what I say. No, I used to be quite good. When I used to gig, I used to just get the address and find the club that I used to sing. And that was when I was 18. But no, I get lost all the time. One of those really annoying people that say, oh, hi, yeah, I'm going to come over and visit. Can I have your address? So I go and I visit, and then a couple of months later I go, hi, it's me again. Where'd you live again? And then again, 3 times, 4 times, I never remember where I've been.
Zoe, there are no signs anymore on the walls, are there? Somebody has taken all the signs away.
Well, like the street names?
Yes,
that sort of thing,
there are no signs, are there? Street names or anything?
Yes, there are.
No, they're not.
There's signs everywhere. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to have your eyes open when you drive.
No. You don't see, there are no, everybody's taken, somebody's got street names
Actually,
in their
to be
loft.
fair, there are signs, but what they do is they plant trees in front of them so you can't actually see them. It's a specialist thing. Plant a massive tree in front of a sign.
Or you don't cut your things. But I did get, I've got lost a couple of times in my life. And I remember when I went on a school trip when I was about 13, and we went to Paris. and we went to this big supermarket, hypermarket thing, I don't know. My friend Wendy Rogers and I got lost in this big supermarket, and it was the most terrifying experience when you're that young.
How can you get lost in a supermarket?
Well, it was a big supermarket.
There's aisles, they go up and down like that, and eventually you get to the end.
No, look, there was like a walkway, and we walked over the walkway, and we shouldn't have done. We ended up somewhere. We're on a school. Oh, it was a
But
nightmare.
also, there's this poor guy through the forest. What can I eat as you're crawling through the crisp aisle? How can I make it for 2 weeks in a supermarket?
It's not quite the same as being in the outback.
Well, it's not the same anyway. You know, I don't know why everyone's hailing him a hero, because when you think about it, he's a bit of an idiot, isn't he, to get that lost?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in mountains, in dangerous territory, like in the Australian bush. But then I thought, hang on, you know, it's not even that dangerous, because all of those celebrities do it every year, don't they? 2 weeks
in that bush,
in the Australian bush. They don't have anything to eat either, and they survive.
They got their mobile phones with them.
They haven't.
They haven't actually. They've got about 30 TV cameras, but they've no mobile phones. I don't know.
I must admit, I mean, I'm kind of normal. I'm not terrible, you know, with sense of direction, all this sort of stuff. It's probably not bad. But I look like I'm good at it. So that even if, you know, I've just gone on holiday, just arrived, just got off the plane, someone will always ask me where something is. I just have that look about me that I kind of look like...
where they
More than I look like I know where I'm going. I remember I
So
was...
do you tell them you think that you know where it is even if you don't? Do you go, oh yes, it's over there, just so you can look knowledgeable, and
Well,
it's
do you know,
not?
normally I
And you
kind
get them
of
lost?
No, if I didn't know, I would say. But I can remember we
Maybe
went...
they think you look like a holiday rep.
I do have this habit of walking around with a great big umbrella unopened.
hello.
Yeah, that would be it.
I'll tell you what I did when I was a little girl. I was only 5, and I came out of school. My mum wasn't there, and I got lost. And I wandered around for hours and hours. And cried. And I got to a bus stop, and a big double-decker bus. You wouldn't do it nowadays, of course. I wouldn't say that. And the bus driver got off, and he got out, and he took me home on his double-decker bus.
Lucky, that was really lucky.
I know, but I get lost everywhere, anywhere. I don't know, never know where I am. Where am I?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Okay, we're going to take a short breather, but when we return, we'll be finding out why the sight of these...
No, please. Not an envelope.
will guarantee that our Sherrie breaks out in a cold sweat. It will all make sense after the break.